Hello, beautiful people. When it's cold outside, nothing is more satisfying and warming than chicken noodle soup, homemade chicken noodle soup. This is the best. Hope you enjoy it. So I started with boiling the chicken that I cleaned and took the skin out and let it boil for a while. Of course, I add the aromatic vegetables and seeds. So I'm cracking the seeds or the shells of the cardamom and about like 5 or 6 of them. And then I have 1 head of onion and 3 to 4 bay leaves that I added to all my the meats and chicken that I cook. It gives the broth such a good flavor and smell. So I let it boil for about half an hour and then turn the stove off and let it sit in there while I get my vegetables ready. I actually leave it for about an hour or so. I go do things and then come back and it's all done. So I took the chicken out. Now I'm preparing the vegetables. So I chopped, I don't know, about 6 carrots, about 5 ribs of celery. I chop it fine, and then 1.5 heads of onion. I also dice it small. And what else? Garlic. I have about 5 cloves of garlic that I minced as well. So I'm using the knife and cracking those cloves of garlic just to make it easier to peel. And then I mince them really fine with the knife. My children got me a new knife set that is so sharp, so I have to be careful not to cut myself actually. Okay, so now I took the chicken out and strained the broth, and then shredded the chicken, deboned it, and added it to the chicken broth. I heated a tablespoon of butter, a tablespoon of oil, and I'm going to saute all these vegetables, mixing them regularly until they're about done. I love the colors, are so beautiful. I add the minced garlic towards the end because they're just finely chopped and they don't need much time, and that way they can keep their flavor. So now all the shredded chicken is in the broth. I'm still cooking those vegetables, and sometimes if they dry out, I add a little bit of chicken broth to it. But I'm also adding salt, pepper, turmeric, and I have some Italian seasoning that I'm gonna use. I added a little bit of allspice later too. So I added a ladle of chicken broth just to make sure it doesn't stick to the pan. And then I will add all of that, put it all together in one large pot. Mix it well. Taste it for the salt and seasoning. I also got some frozen peas that I rinsed with hot water and added to it. What's left to add is the pasta. So I added a whole bag of pasta to it. And I'm just gonna have that cook, and I'll be done. At the end, I added a bunch of Italian parsley that's chopped because it adds color to it, and it adds also flavor. I really like the parsley with almost all my soups. Looks so good and smells amazing. There's the parsley. And I'm done. Another 5 minutes because I think the pasta also. The pasta cooks after I turn the stove off too.
Good.
So
Smells amazing.
enjoy. صحتين وعافية.